Hello, I'm Harlan. This is a Budget with Me video and my first budget for 2021. In this video, I'll walk through my actual budget and show you how I utilize Google Sheets to create my budget templates. So hopefully you can stay tuned and learn something that you can apply to your own budget as well. You just got to get started. Welcome again, I'm Harlan, and on my channel, I'm documenting my journey of eliminating almost $50,000 in debt, and I'm sharing lessons learned along the way. And as an update, since May of 2020, I've been able to reduce my debt by $27,100. And I currently have $22,568 remaining. If it's your first time checking me out, I hope you find this content valuable. If it's not your first time, welcome back. I recently surpassed 300 subscribers, so I'm very excited about that, and thank you for everyone that has subscribed. All right, so let's jump into it. Google Sheets is a tool that I use to help me organize my personal finances. As of today, I use it for 4 primary reasons. Number 1, as a budget template. Number 2, as a debt tracker. Number 3, a credit score tracker. And number 4, an income tracker. Today, I'm only going to be focused on the budget template. All right, so here's my budget template within Google Sheets. And as you can see, this one specifically is for January 8th. Each one of the templates that I fill out is paycheck specific. The first important area, if you go and look at column A, is my net income. And basically in column B, I have the amount that I expect to get within that paycheck. Typically, I'll come and fill out this template the week before I'm going to get paid. And here I put a note that I'm getting an extra $175 because I'm receiving a reimbursement from my HSA account. So that's the total amount I have to work with within this pay period. Right under that is my remaining balance. Basically, what this is, as I input my budget amounts, this deducts from the net income until I get to zero, since I do a zero-based budget. And so all this is telling you is that I've already budgeted all of the categories for the income that I'm going to receive in this paycheck. In columns B and C, my category group and category names, these categories match my YNAB categories, which I'll touch on in another video. If you're not familiar with YNAB or you need a budget, it's the software that I use to manage my budget on a day-to-day basis. I use it to track spending, view account balances, and also to run reports. So once I nail down the numbers in this budget template, I input them into YNAB, and then YNAB is what I use to ensure that I stay within my budget. So that is another important note to keep in mind, because once you have a budget created, you need a method to track your expenses and ensure that you're sticking to it. So personally, like I just said, I use YNAB, but there's tons of other different apps out there, for example, Mint or Every Dollar. So you just have to find an app that can help you track towards your budget. In column A, I list the dates for any auto payment or date specific payments that I have. Column D shows the amount that I've budgeted for each category. And column E shows the actual amount that I've budgeted for each category. This this column, along with column F for the difference between the two, are new fields that I'm trying out this month. So after this pay period, I'll input this data and then track the variance. So if there's categories that I see month over month or paycheck over paycheck that I'm either over budgeting for or under budgeting for, that'll help me adjust more in the future. Now, to help me even further, I've color coded some of the categories. So the first color that I look at is blue. And I look at these categories first because these are the categories that need to be paid by a specific date, and most of them automatically come out of my account. And what I do is I see which of these accounts need to be paid before my next paycheck and budget those amounts. And then when I enter an amount into the budget, the cell turns green, which helps me visually see which categories I've already budgeted for. Additionally, I'll also scroll over to my next paycheck and enter the amounts for these blue categories that will need to come out of that paycheck based on the payment date. Sometimes, depending on when I get paid, I can flex on where I want the money to, which paycheck that I want the money to come from. Next, I look at my gold categories, which are the categories that I typically add money to each and every single paycheck. And then lastly, I'll go down the list and fund categories until my balance is zero. If I have some money left, I'll add it to the stuff I forgot to budget for. But typically, I try to keep this category at less than $20. So that's it. Let's quickly walk through what I actually budgeted for this pay period. So the first category group is giving. and I have put $41 towards charity. The next category group is savings, and I've put $100 in my emergency fund. Scroll down a little bit further, rent isn't due yet. So you get down to my food category group, and I've put in $60 for eating out, $30 for alcohol, and groceries, nothing because I already have that covered. Next, go down to my debt category, and I've put $1,000 towards my IRS payment. And so I've already paid $200 towards that, and then the remaining $800 will come out on the 14th of the month. Scroll down to the family category, there's $1,000 going there. My education category, $6.99. I just got a new book by YNAB for that. It's not new, but I just got it, so it's new for me. And then the personal category, I'm putting $10 towards personal care. My utilities category, there's $415.83 coming out for my cell phone. My insurance category, there's $169.36 coming out for my car insurance. Professional service, nothing there. Healthcare, nothing there. Fitness, there's nothing coming out of that category right now. Gas, I will make it till my next paycheck, so I'm not putting anything towards gas. And then go down to my content creation category. There is $13.80 that will be coming out for Canva Pro. And then the last item that's coming out for this particular pay period is miscellaneous stuff I forgot about, and that is $10.66. All right, so that's it. That's how I utilize Google Sheets to create my budget template. And then, like I said earlier, after the template is created, I'll later throw it into YNAB, and then that's how I track to make sure I'm sticking to my budget throughout the month. So if you like the video, please like the video. Comment below if you have any questions, and until next time.